Y'all, it's your girl EJ, and welcome back to the recap, y'all. Now, today we're going to be talking about Bel Air Season 2, Episode 3, Compromised. Let's get into it. Okay, y'all, so there wasn't a whole lot going on this episode, but everyone was rallying around one particular cause, and that was helping Ashley, helping to fight for Miss Hughes. Now, Miss Hughes is a beloved teacher, and we all know that we've had a little bit of nostalgia with seeing the real Ashley, or the original Ashley rather, and the bond that she has with the current Ashley in Bel Air. Now, she is a beloved teacher to all. She's one of the few Black teachers, and everybody wants to stand up and do what's right for her. So on this episode, we find that everyone is doing just that. They are staging a protest, but the school isn't having it. The school doesn't want this type of negative press. Now, the person that I feel like is, reeling the most, the person who is having the hardest time with this situation is Carlton. On one hand, he wants to do the right thing, but on the other hand, he wants to think about his future, and he has this other lady in his ear. I can't think of her name right now. I think it's Miss Basin, if I'm not mistaken, but she's in his ear and she doesn't want him to go through with this. And you can tell that she is doing this for her own self. Like, this has nothing to do with his future. It has everything to do with her future, because she is going to be in line for a major position and she needs for everything to go right. Now, being honest, I could see the higher ups probably telling her to get these children under control so that she can get this position. I'm not saying that's what actually happened, but it just feels like one of those type of situations. Now, she is the person that is supposed to be there to lead and guide the BSU, but it seems like she's trying to take them in another direction. Now, when it's all said and done, they are able to get a meeting with the head guy, with the principal, and he tells them that he's willing to work with them. He's willing to start these forums where they can have the students come in as well as, other people, so that they can find ways to change the curriculum. However, they have to agree to do a silent protest. Like, they'll let them walk out, no one will get suspended, but they can't say anything. And this all defeats the purpose of a protest. Now, for Carlton, he's in relief because now he feels like he doesn't have to give this speech. He doesn't have to say anything. But on the other hand, Will is just like, this is a bunch of BS pretty much, because they're still trying to silence them. They don't want the outside world to see what they're doing. They don't want them to see that there is an issue at Bel Air Academy. Now, when it comes down to it, Will and Yasmin are like, hey, we're still going to do what we need to do. We're still going to, have the signs, and we're still going to do the speech. We're going to do all of that. We're just not going to tell everybody about it because we don't want it to get back to them. Now, Carlton agrees to it, but you can tell that he's uneasy. He really doesn't want to do this. Like, Carlton's anxiety is probably like on 1,000 at this point. So anyway, y'all, when it's all said and done, Carlton is not able to do the speech. They get outside, they can't get the signs, and Carlton just can't do the speech. She tells him, just do the speech. It doesn't matter about the signs. But he can't do it. He has a huge anxiety attack, and Will just lets him know, like, hey, I got you. So then we're going to see Will go and grab the sign, go up to the top of the school, and he drops the sign, and then he starts the chant that says Black teachers matter. And there you go. I mean, that's pretty much it. Will pretty much saves this whole protest. Now how this is going to work out between he and Carlton, I really don't know, because it feels like this is going to be the beginning of Carlton's spiral, because we know from a lot of the teasers and trailers that Carlton will spiral. He will eventually get out of control. Now, meanwhile, while this storyline is going on, there is another small storyline that is brewing up. Now, we all know that Ivy and Hillary are supposed to be holding this house down. They're supposed to be creating this house full of feminine energy, and they're supposed to be doing it as partners, with Hillary managing the house and Ivy putting up the money and all this good stuff. But Ivy only seems to be concerned about Ivy. Ivy only seems to be concerned about building her brand. She doesn't seem to be concerned about building the house's brand. So your girl Hillary has to make an executive decision when it comes to the drink, the Simply Spiked lemonade. Ivy feels like this is going to be in direct competition with her drink, which Hillary makes a great point. Like, nobody knows what your drink is, not at this moment, you know, and everybody knows who Simply Lemonade is. And so Ivy just says she's not going to do it. And, you know, so I guess Hillary decides to make an executive decision. So I'm pretty sure on the next episode, we'll start to pick up there and see what the repercussions are going to be about this and how these two are going to clash. Now, we are going to see another moment where it looks like Jeffrey is up to something, not sure exactly what. Now, we all know that Jeffrey came back after he and Uncle Phil had a big disagreement and Uncle Phil fired him, and then they seem to make amends. Now, we're going to see a part where Jeffrey is in his office and he's looking for something. Now, we don't know exactly what it is that he's looking for, but it does definitely look suspicious. Now, Uncle Phil is going to come in and he's going to tell Jeffrey, like, look, hey, I need you to look into his business partner because something is off with the business partner. You know, we saw that in episode 2, I believe it was, when Uncle Phil went back to work. It's like dude didn't even want him there. So something is definitely going on. Now, I'm not ready to say that G is out here, you know, committing some espionage or something like that. I don't know what it is. I hope he's not working for someone else. I hope G isn't about to do something crazy because I like this character, Jeffrey, and I just want them to be one big happy family. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going on with that particular storyline. But to be honest, guys, that's pretty much all that happened in this episode, was everyone trying to make sure that they got Miss Hughes her job back until they realized that they might not be able to get her job back and that it was bigger than just her job. It was about the curriculum. It was about the school. It was about Bel Air Academy not servicing the needs of all of their students. Okay, y'all, so that's what's up with Bel Air Season 2, Episode 3, entitled Compromise. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Do you think that Jeffrey is up to something? And if so, what shenanigans do you think it could be? And do you think Ivy and Hillary are going to come to blows? Do you think they're about to clash? Go ahead and get the conversation started down below, guys. Meanwhile, if you like this video, make sure to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to your girl channel. Turn on the notifications so that you do not miss out on any future Bel Air videos. Now, meanwhile, guys, YouTube says that you might just like this video next. Go ahead and check it out. Until next time, guys, peace.